Let's talk about another or about the linebackers, because I like the starters. The depth after that is scary. If we lose one of those guys, I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, because you got Jalen Ford, you got DeMarvion Overshone, you have Tucker Dorsey Diamante from James Madison. He's a good player. After that, it gets, and David Gabenda as well. After those four guys, it gets pretty scary.
Yeah, of course we have Luke Brockermeyer,
Yeah.
who's injured right now, but you're right. The depth after those guys, Jalen Ford, like Paxton in the comments section, is catching eyes. I've seen some projected depth charts that have him starting at middle linebacker over Tucker Dorsey, but we'll have to see how that, that's all speculation and all that. But that is definitely a weakness that we have. If you start moving DeMarvion Overshone around and taking him out of his comfort zone, that's not going to bode well when it comes to his progression as he's the leader of that defense. So.
And I like Luke Brockermeyer. He's a solid player, but there's no business, no offense to him, where he should be starting at the University of Texas. He's just not that good. But he's a good backup. Like, I would take him as a backup and throw him in there 20 to 30% of plays, but he should not be playing more than that. Jalen Ford popped for me. Whenever he was on the field, I was like, wow, that guy's very good. Why is he not playing more? So I'm not surprised that he's popping now. And it's also one of those things. Practice is important. I'm not saying that. But if you talk to anyone, there were guys that are not good practice players. You throw them in a game and they're amazing. Vince Young being an example of that. That's why Vince Young didn't play for a while, is because when he was on the practice field, people would say, not really his thing, is it? Like, he's not that good. Throw him in a game, he was amazing. So there are guys like that. There are also guys that are terrible in practice, good in practice. You put them in a game and they're terrible. So it goes both ways. I think once the live bullets start flying, we'll find out what we have. We're going to find out what we have immediately, basically. We play Alabama week 2. We'll see what happens there. But this linebacker room, if 2 injuries happen, it could be pretty ugly.
Yeah, we're in trouble. If Overshone or Ford or Dorsey go down, we're definitely hurting.
Yeah. And that's by far the position group that has the least amount of depth on this team, in my opinion. The defensive line's good. You can rotate a bunch of those guys in. Secondary's pretty good. You can rotate guys there. But the linebacker room just isn't what it needs to be yet.